What's going on, guys? Bill's here from Achievement Land, and I'm here with Project 13, Taxidermy Trails. This game released onto Xbox November 22nd, 2024 for a price of $5.99, and it's the second Project 13 game to come out, and it's a pretty fun and pretty easy completion. You need to walk down the hallway and see if there's any anomalies, and if there are, you have to report it. If not, you don't report, and you have to do it 13 times in a row. If you mess up, it will reset the counter. You get an achievement for every time you get it in a row, up to 13. If you get it past 13, then you can exit out of the facility and get this achievement. And then there's an achievement for getting fired. This one's a little bit random, but it's when there's anomalies and you don't report it, then you eventually get fired. So I'm going to do a quick guide going down the hall, showing you the anomalies to look out for. Some of them are very obvious, others are a little bit more obscure. Like this picture, the faces will change. And the ones in the glass are a lot more obvious. Like these deers to the right, you'll see them lighting up and stuff like that, so it's pretty obvious. You'll notice, and once you see an anomaly, you can run to the end of the hall and there's a switch. You just report it, or if you don't notice anything, then you just don't report anything and you go through the door. There's a guy walking around. Make sure you keep your eye on him. He might be an anomaly if there's something different about him. There's a picture here. Sometimes their faces will change, so watch out for that. And everything's good over here. Sometimes the foxes are different. It's an obvious one, so you'll see it. Everything else is fine. There's a picture on the wall on the right. Just make sure this is normal. The face sometimes changes, I believe. This one on the left sometimes I think changes, but it's obvious. The monkey up here, his head will start moving. It's obvious though. These wolves, they'll change into werewolves and start moving around. It's obvious. This bear, I think, sometimes does some stuff. It's an obvious one. This moose will be peeing sometimes, but it's an obvious one. So as soon as you see it, you can just run to the hall. A more obscure one is this one. You have to look. Sometimes it's different. Then there's this guy apparently comes out and chases you, but I've never seen it happen. This one might change, but I've never seen it happen. But it should be an obvious one. There's these glass containers here. This one back here, the penguin, sometimes changes, so watch this one. There'll be a dead girl in it, so it's kind of obvious. And then on the left, you have to watch these heads. This one up here I've seen change. And then in here, sometimes this changes, so just make sure it's rabbits sitting at school. Sometimes the hand in here moves, so watch this one. There's a guy on the right you want to check every time. Sometimes he's different, so make sure he's standing like this. Then there's an alligator and a turtle, and these, I think they always are in here. They don't change. And I've never seen this area change. So maybe it changed and I didn't notice it, but I don't think it did. So, but you can watch out, make sure it's the same. These posters on the left sometimes change, so watch that. It's a little different. It's noticeable though when you see it. Like this one might change too. I don't think this changes. Maybe it does. I don't think so though, but this is how it's supposed to look. And then over here, sometimes this lady looks weird and changes, so watch out for her. And then this is the end of the hallway here, so this is where you either report that you've seen an anomaly, or if you didn't, then you just walk to the door. I didn't report, but apparently I missed one. There might be something weird on the first day, so just run through and just report whether you see one or not, and see what happens. Because sometimes it's a little buggy. And then that should start it up, and you should actually start seeing anomalies. But I'm going to do a run through here and just see how far I can get. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This game is out now. It's only $5.99. It's pretty cheap and pretty fun. And this is the second one, so if you like this game, you can play the first one, which is pretty easy as well. And there's more guides out for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Well, there's an anomaly right there. See how obvious that is? So once you see that, you can go to the end of the hallway and just report it. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. You can continue watching and see how far I get if you like. But other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll catch you next time here at Achievement Land.